Yes, so close. We're so close. We were so close. Why must you always interfere, Idia?
Oh, put a sock in it. I'm not interfering with nothing. I have a letter for this guy from his master. I came to deliver it. That's all.
My dear student, when you stopped coming by for our daily dialogues on swordsmanship, I worried what had become of you.
I imagine that your situation now is difficult, but you must find a way to endure and overcome your difficulties. You are go-getter. Grit your teeth, never waver, and you will overcome the trials before you.
Oh, Mr. Kami Izumi, it's too late. I ran away like a coward.
You have a dream to summon the legendary Amaterasu. Your name and mine will be writ large on the pages of history for all eternity. Yes!
Miss Idia, tell me, whatever should I do?
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? Master Kami Izumi is right. Go, you have to return to your job in Ansheim. And the first thing you do when you get back is apologize to your supervisor, okay?
Good girl. Your swords for brains aren't complete.
Honestly, I don't know. Of course, I want to stay here and continue my research. But at the same time, I accepted that job, and I've been taught to see things through. Taught by Mr. Kami Izumi himself, that is. He stressed the point many times in his book. Miss Idia, tell me, whatever should I do?
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? You should stay right here, Go. You have too much potential to be just another cog in that machine.
Miss Idia!
Are you sure about this, Idia? What about your master?
To heck with him. Forcing yourself to slave away at a job you hate doesn't help anybody. I'll let your supervisor know. And master, too. Do your darndest here from Ophelia and summon this Amaterasu. Got it?
Idia, is something the matter?
No, it's just...
You ignorant fool! Ah!
Master!
Master Nobutsuna Kamizumi, holder of the Swordmaster Asterisk, leader of the Black Blades of Eternia, and the greatest swordsman in the duchy. He instructed Idia in the way of the sword. His disciples are found across the realm, drawn to him by his surpassing skill with the blade, and the quiet honor within his heart. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
I heard the exchange, or enough of it at least.
Then you heard my reasoning. Surely you understand, Master?
I am disappointed in you, Idia. Your advice is naive and shameful.
Master?
Being but a cog in a machine does not mean one's efforts are devoid of value. You counsel a guileless youth, still ignorant of the world, to throw up his hands at the first hint of hardship. Recklessly, you urge him to question his role, before he can learn for himself which role suits him best. What lesson have you taught the boy that will help him overcome the next challenge that he faces? Make no mistake, by encouraging him to give in to his weakness, you will bear the responsibility for making Go less of a man. As master to my pupils, I too bear responsibility, and I will not shirk my duty. If you persist in your shameful counsel, you leave me no choice but to draw my sword. It would seem you still have much to learn. The lesson begins, Idia. Draw your blade! I shall dispense with the formalities. Swordmaster Kamiizumi stands before you. I have failed my pupils and my blade.
Master!
Please forgive me. I never meant to start a fight between you and your master.
Don't worry. It's not the first time. He'll come around.
Thank you, Idia.
It's not like I did it for you, you know. Just take this research seriously. Summon this Amaterasu, and use it to make the world a better place.
Oh, we will.
Still no good.
Just a bit more. You were so close. Oh.
Oh, Miss Idia.
Working hard as always, I see.
Yes, but not much to show for it.
You look like you're getting closer, though.
Yes, I've finally been able to apply all that I studied at Alcampis. I'm practically worried it's too good to be true.
That's a good worry to have, if you ask me. I'm glad I didn't make a big mistake letting you stay against Master's wishes.
I must thank you again, Idia. Amaterasu will be ours any day now. Finally, I can fulfill my promise to my own master.
Your master? You mean Sage Ilyana? Now that you mention it, we haven't seen him once since all that went down. How is the old lech?
Yes, well, I imagine he's as lecherous as ever.
You haven't seen him either?
About a year ago, he fought a tremendous battle with the ball that fell to Luxembourg. He intimated to me the existence of Amaterasu and one other summoning spell, and then went off somewhere as is his wont.
Where to?
I would assume.
The sky?
No, think higher.
You don't mean... heaven?
What do you think?
Miss Mephilia, what if we were to try introducing harmonics to the time-space chant?
Not a bad idea. Let's give it a try. See you around, Idia.
Yeah, see you around.
And you. And you.
Huh? All right, now we're one step ahead of the Kaiser. We just need to make sure we keep it out of his hands.
Right then. I'll keep it safe. Me and my daddy.
What?
All too easy. Your foolishness has served us well.
Wait, did I just...
I did it! I really did it!
Well done, Rev. Father and son. United, we are unstoppable!
We sure are, Daddy.
His Majesty awaits. We must make haste.
Hey, stop!
I'm really sorry, guys. It's not your fault, idiot. The same thing happened to me. But still!
It's that Revenant kid's special power! There's no fighting it! Right, this is no time for regrets. Our only job now is to get the compass back. Keep running!
You got it!
Wait, is that...
Well, what have we here?
You're in our way! Get lost!
I am Grand Marshal Brave Lee of Eternia. You Imperial rogues shall not pass.
Preposterous. The Grand Marshal? Here?
You are surrounded by 500 of the Duchy's best men. Surrender, or we shall cut you down.
Nice one, Father!
We can take it from here, sir.
Very well. Let us see your strength, my young cavalier of the Crystal Guard.
Are you ready, son?
You bet I am, Daddy!
Give us back that compass! We don't want to fight you!
But a fight is precisely what my son and I desire.
That's right! Fight, fight, fight!
Yes, until this rotting world is no more. Why ever did I accept the task? Leaving my poor fever-stricken son, I set sail for a distant port. They told me the girl needed an exorcism. But it was no demon that possessed her. She did not need mystic rites, but medical care and quarantine. I should have refused. I should have taken a stand. Instead, I cowed to them and did nothing. They set sail with the girl to litter the world with the seeds of the plague.
You were there?
No exorcism will rid me of these demons. The sigh of a loving man, racked with worry for his granddaughter. The honeyed words of a greedy man, hastening home with a bounty for his church. The compassion of a merciful man,
who allowed a dying girl to go home. The heartless scheming of an ambitious man who knew the truth. Governed by their own desires, these powerful men reached a fateful decision. If only I had questioned it. If only another had stood in judgment. I seek only two things now. To atone for my role in causing the plague.
That's right! Atone, Daddy! Atone!
And for what I've done to my poor son.
Daddy?
Forgive me, Rev, for giving you that ghastly body. I returned home a month later. You were gone. At least your body was. But a tiny piece of your soul still lingered. You had waited, refused to go on without me.
Of course! I love you, Daddy!
And so I took your soul and clad it in armor, all the while knowing I was building a prison. Oh, I wish it never was. With my own hand, I will undo it all!
I'm sorry. Daddy, I can't fight anymore. Don't worry about me, Daddy.
Rev! No! No more tears. Blood will wash them all away. You shall pay for this! All of you! What mockery is this? Finish us! I am tired. Tired of this world, this anger, this hatred for myself.
This wasn't about you. We just needed to get that compass back. We have no intention of killing you or your son.
If you take the compass, you take with it my dreams. I have no reason to live.
I know all about your dreams. You want to rewrite history. You think if you do that, you can free yourself from all this sadness and suffering. But don't you see that means destroying everything? Including your son?
You know nothing.
It's all right, Daddy. I don't mind.
It's not all right. It's terrible and wrong.
Listen to them, Revenant. There was nothing right about what you were prepared to do.
I was ready to send him to death again. Rev, my beloved son. I cared only about the past. I could not see what was right before my eyes. I care not what form you take, so long as you are...
Daddy!
Better late than never to realize the error of your ways.
Father.
So you were the exorcist of legend, whose name was honored throughout the Orthodoxy.
Now it is a name best forgotten. But how... Ah, the young priest. That was you. Yes, it was I who unleashed the plague on the world. You have your sword. Do what you will.
But you warned us. With your report, the Church was able to field a team of physicians to discover a cure.
But it was all too late.
Without your warning, the crisis would have continued for many more years. You saved countless lives.
You truly mean what you say? Very well, Templar. My son and I shall go with you.
This way.
Wait, Rev.
Huh?
When I was your age, my father was everything to me. As long as he was there, I knew I was safe. That's right. Just like you. And I trusted his every word, without question. But when I started to explore the world on my own, I learned that not everything was so black and white. I was confused. The values I began to hold were different from what I'd always believed. So I rebelled. I even fought him. I felt awful about that. I thought I should never have left his side.
Got it. I'll always stick by Daddy, no matter what.
No, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
It wasn't until I struck out on my own that I realized all the burdens he carried. I met new people, found friends and allies. I learned that everyone has their own way of seeing the world. You should sit down and talk. Talk with your father. It wasn't until I did that I truly began to understand him. I knew that the next time, I could truly stand by his side. So you do that, okay? See the world, make new friends, and learn how to support your father as he supports you.
Now I've got it. I'm going to work hard so I can help my daddy. Thanks, lady.
You have a fine daughter.
Yes, she's a real handful, and I could not be prouder of her.
All right, the compass is ours.
Excellent! Now we can use it to lure the Kaiser to us.
But will he know that we have it?
I've got that covered. Mr. Kamizumi!
Master?
Magnolia de Kamizumi. Do you read me, monsieur?
What the? Oh, curses, where is it? Hello? Is this thing on? Ah, there. Kami Izumi speaking.
We've acquired the compass.
Excellent. I've just arrived in the gardens of Florum, but, I have hit something of a snag. I request your presence immediately.
It sounds like he's in trouble. We'd better hurry.